Studio A yesterday to Studio B today.
That's right.
Sometimes some scheduling errors happen and you gotta fucking roll with the punches, right guys?
Sometimes you gotta adapt, man. You gotta improvise.
Yep. Gotta move on the fly.
Poop happens.
Poop happens.
Hashtag poop happens.
That's right. And welcome back, everybody. We're doing a single beer this week. Single beer, single beer, single hop. This one's from Block 15 out of Corvallis, Oregon. One of my favorite breweries.
Corvallis.
Same thing, I think.
No, it's Corvallis. I've been there.
We featured Block 15 on one of our original episodes about a year ago now, I would say. So a little throwback to an episode I don't think you guys ever got to see, because I'm pretty sure that one didn't get aired.
I'm pretty sure it didn't.
So featuring Block 15 for the first time today, apparently.
Allegedly.
This is Galaxy.
This is a sticker on a can.
That's right. The favorite sticker on the can.
My favorite. You know it's going to be good when they put a sticker on it.
Now listen to this one. Brewed with 100% Galaxy hops. Out of this world hop notes of passion fruit, lemon zest, and peach underscore a vibrant aroma reminiscent of a bowl of tropical fruit. A gentle backing of flaked barley and oats support this single hop exploration with a soft mouthfeel and a sweet finish.
Gotta love that soft mouthfeel.
That's right.
That's my favorite. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'll get you called back tomorrow morning. That soft mouthfeel.
Yeah. God damn, that's good.
That is good. Fucking shit.
That is very, very good.
And Galaxy
this is a certified independent artisan beer.
Oh yeah. So Block 15 is one of the few craft breweries that haven't sold out to the big man yet. These guys are completely brewer owned and will remain that way because they don't play that bigwig bullshit. You can't even find this in Total Wine anymore because they don't play that bigwig bullshit. They like to be sold by the smaller guys.
Where did you find this at?
H&L Produce out in Lakewood.
Hey,
hit them up.
shout
They
out
have
to
a
them.
fucking surprisingly badass beer selection.
Or as it's commonly known in Lakewood, the fruit stand.
That's right. That big ass fruit stand over there.
Oh, it's beer by the fruit stand. If you're from Lakewood or Tacoma, you know what we're talking about.
Oh yeah. It's like I said, featuring one hop, obviously the Galaxy hop, my personal favorite. We went over this before a couple times. Galaxy hops come from Australia. Same place as our
shout out to
number one
fucking
fan out
Super
there.
Smooth.
Super Smooth in the house. Big shout out to you and your Australian hops, man. You guys know what the fuck you're doing out there.
Right. But except for when it comes to wildlife.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all still woof.
Wildlife is what it is.
Yeah.
And
emphasis on the wild.
And their fucking drug laws out there are fucking wacky too.
Oh my god.
I don't know if we've covered this one before, but purchasing and owning a vape pen, a cigarette vape, is the same crime as trafficking cocaine out there. You might as well be smoking crack, is their opinion of it.
Yep.
Pretty strange.
That is pretty strange.
But you can get a fucking pack of cigarettes for $5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean,
you do that in Virginia too.
You kind of know what's in the cigarette though.
Exactly.
You know what's in the cigarette. You don't know
That's
what
true.
the fuck you're smoking out of that vape.
Yeah, a lot of foreign countries have that unregulated problem where they don't have the FDA that America has monitoring the ingredient list of everything that you're putting into your body. But
In Canada, they just like to put the diseased body part that you're going to kill off on the side of the fucking product.
yeah.
Like we go buy cigarettes in fucking Canada, is it? Oh, the Surgeon General suggests that women should not smoke cigarettes. No, in Canada they're like, yo, this is a fucking diseased lung, my dude. Like, go ahead and check that out.
Look at that picture.
HD, and it's juicy. I'm like, ugh.
I remember back in the day when I was still smoking cigarettes, I got a carton of cigarettes from a friend of mine that shipped them over from, I want to say, Thailand. Or maybe the Philippines, one of the two. And their government warning on there, it literally just says, governmental warning, smoking will kill you. Like, plain and simple, to the point.
It is Throwback Week. I remember when that happened. Another throwback story. Shout out to the homie Ninja Mike. Remember when he went to Canada and may or may not have told them that he was bringing cigarettes with him. And that's how I found out about the Surgeon General warning in Canada. He was like, bro, check these out. And I was like, the fuck is that? Like, the label was all written in cursive and shit, and you flipped it over, and it was just a picture. Like, it was like a card you could pull out. You pull it out, just like a picture of a diseased lung on one side, and
gross,
a
dude.
fucked up liver on the other side. I'm like, wow,
Fucking
that's
premature baby.
awesome. Yeah, this is a aborted fetus brought to you by nicotine. Here, smoke this. I'm like, give me one of them cigarettes. And then I found out they don't do menthol. or at least at the time, they didn't do menthol in Canada.
I think they have now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like they have the Camel Turkish blends, that their Turkish Jade or whatever.
Turkish Jade and the Turkish
I think
blends.
that one was one of the first menthols that they had over there.
2 minutes, Turkish.
2 minutes, Turkish. 2 minutes. He said
It's
5
2 minutes, 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
So about that, Turkish.
I stopped learning about Canada when they wouldn't stop letting me in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
You know, Canada is the only fucking country to actually put an attack on American soil that went successfully. They burned down the fucking White House.
Oh, way back.
Way back in the day.
Way back.
That was the Canadians, huh?
Yep.
That's a real throwback for throwback.
Yeah.
There you go.
Throwing it way back. Also throwing it back, you're going to see a picture of me somewhere in here where I'm wearing a shirt that says, I support my friends and their bands, even if their band's name is something controversial.
I saw the picture, and you can't make out the entire word on the shirt.
Well, in that case,
But if you know, you know.
if you know, you know. And if you're watching right now, you've got to find out. It's Socking the Faggots. Hell yeah. One of the best bands there ever was.
Bleep that part.
That's a British cigarette. It's talking about British cigarettes.
No,
Hey, man.
no.
They can call
no.
themselves whatever they want to call themselves. If they want to be a unicorn with purple wings, they can be a unicorn with purple wings.
Now,
if they want to be a
see-
fag, they can be a fag. Hey, call yourself what you want to call yourself. And
Okay.
whatever you call yourself, I'm going to call you that.
See,
That's how I roll.
somewhere right now, the owner of the Cleveland Indians is like screen recording this, like, see, told you, it's not offensive.
Fucking Dan Schneider's ass.
Yeah, Dan Snyder's fucking contacting the White House right now. He's like,
Watch
I need
out.
my team name
Bruce
back.
Allen all of a sudden got some emails about me and shit
Right.
from 2001. A little
Right.
rage quitting on the internet.
That's fucking awesome.
Oh.
Yep, a whole bunch of people in Cleveland just fist pump right now.
Right?
I'm pretty sure they don't watch this in Cleveland.
Nah, we might get a fan in Cleveland. I'm pretty sure I can find one out there
It's
that'll
like,
listen.
it's like that old joke. It's like, hey, did they get your show in Cleveland? No, they watch it. I don't know if they get it.
Hell yeah. That's fucking funny.
Yeah. Shout out to Corny. Thanks.
So, Block 15, Corvallis, Oregon. These guys do they're, obviously Oregonians, so they're super into the recycling and not being wasteful thing. Hipster, yeah. So they do sustainable production of beer. The water that they use, so there's 3 different stages of making a beer where you're just wasting water. You're using water to heat it, and then they generally just throw that water away because it's water. You can get rid of it once you've used it. Then you use water for cooling, and you also use water in the malt to make it happen.
See,
So-
somebody in Africa right now is like, these motherfuckers!
To make one beer, you have 3 water, 1 beer. But no, they take the
African
water.
accent, but we'll let him rock.
Hey man, it's a South African accent.
Somewhere
South
Charlize Theron is like, this mother.
He nailed it.
She's definitely watching.
She's
Yes.
definitely watching. She's got a fat ass joint right now with like one titty out. She's like, I sure do love this fucking podcast.
Look at those beards.
We appreciate it.
Those
Yeah.
beards with beers.
I just realized the underbrim of my hat blends in with the green screen. It's gonna look tripped out.
No, yeah. Put a message on it every time you look up.
Right? Oh, yeah.
Say hashtag powwow.
There we go. I have to tell Richard about that.
Richard's got that.
So I need you to put a separate image on the underbrim of my hat.
He's gonna fucking love that challenge.
Right? Fucking asshole. It took me 6.5 hours to render this goddamn video.
Right. So yeah, they when they're done with the beer, they also keep track of how many gallons that they're using to produce their beers, and they donate that
Allegedly.
water back to like rivers and streams that are hit by droughts that don't have the correct amount of water that they used to. They're
Sorry,
refilling-
Flint, Michigan.
Yeah, you should move to fucking Corvallis, Oregon. They'll hook you up, Flint.
He's giving away clean fucking water.
Brewer's got enough water to replenish a river.
Yeah, right?
Keep them going, man. They keep us going. They keep the water
He's
going.
dumping it right in the fucking river. Just right down the drain.
Hell yeah.
It's a damn shame. There's hardworking American people that don't have clean water. There's fish that are drowning because they got too much damn water.
Hell yeah. So, in the spirit of throwbacks, I figured I will bring up some throwback topics that I'm interested in myself personally, which is throwback wrestling. If you ain't bleeding, you ain't wrestling, period. Some people think my opinion on that isn't that great, but I'm here for the action, which is number one. If you're a shit wrestler and you're out there,
I feel attacked.
if you're a shit wrestler and you're out there hurting your fucking coworkers, I don't want to see that. But if you guys know what the fuck you're doing and you're putting together some matches where both of y'all is breaking the ass.
How interesting. How interesting. Go ahead and continue. I'll let you cook.
But yeah, so if you're looking out for one another and you guys are doing the most, such as Sabu, Drunk Terry Funk, any of these guys, the old school, the legends of making hardcore wrestling happen, these guys cared about each other, like, a lot.
I'm going to go ahead and cut you off at Sabu, because if there's one person I would never want to get in the ring with, as far as, oh, this guy's going to take care of me and make me look good, Sabu ain't on that fucking list. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sabu was one of the originators of, oh, here's a chair. I'm not going to hit you with, I'm just going to fucking throw it at you. I'm not even going to fucking fold it. I'm going to pick up the whole ass chair, the way it sits, and throw it legs first. Fuck that.
You know how Sabu got his...
I love Sabu. I love Sabu to death, but fuck that. I would never get in the ring with that dude.
You know how he got his big start? He was a young up-and-comer in the Japanese death match circle, and he was not known over there whatsoever. He was nobody. He was a scrub. His uncle, the Sheik, though, was fucking huge. One of the most well-known dudes that there was on that circuit. And
the Sheik was the top guy.
That's
ran
right.
All of fucking Detroit in the Cobo Arena.
Yep. And they told him, hey, we got a huge show coming up, man. You can bring one person to come and wrestle with you. And out of all the legends that he wrestled with and everybody they knew, he picked his nephew, who turns out to be Sabu, to come and wrestle with him. And that's where he got his big fucking start out there in Japan. And they did some crazy fucking shit in Japan.
I'm gonna go ahead and kill the mystique on that for you. The only reason that Sabu got that job is because you're my nephew. I don't have to pay you the same way as I have to pay everybody else. So it's one of those things. It works out on both sides. It worked for him because you're his nephew, and it works for you because he's your uncle.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they were definitely dirtbags about the money back then.
The Sheik was a total dirtbag about everything.
Oh fuck, man! I was watching a documentary about how these people, they would make like $200-$300 and they would lose pints of blood. Like you could be dying like that night because how much blood
not
you
the
lost.
Sheik. The Sheik cut you the fuck up. And you go home with $100 and the Sheik walk out $15,000.
Yep. Yeah, that's literally that's what they were doing. Like they were making.
The Sheik had a cut of the house. He had a cut of the gate, and he had a fucking piece of the promotion.
The Yakuza were running the arena, so they had nothing to do with the wrestling. They had nothing to do with the promotion. They had nothing to do with any of that. They literally just owned the arenas and said, hey, we can fill this full of fucking people. You put on a good show, we'll all make money. And that's how big, like, all pro Japan wrestling started. New age Japan wrestling started. Like, all the old school fucking federations out of Japan, that's how they got their start was, you know, people who were missing a knuckle here or a knuckle there off their pinkies, you know. So, you know, that's a sign of someone who has owed a debt and paid a debt.
Giant Baba dying and Antonio Inoki losing his fucking mind and being, fucking disavowed from the wrestling business. That's kind of helped too. But,
Right, yeah. Yeah, Giant Baba was actually the reason why anybody in Japan really started getting into that type of wrestling, because he was larger than life.
Giant Baba dying is the main reason why everybody started fucking up the wrestling business in Japan and bringing in a bunch of Americans and don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
They're just making shit look stupid.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they should have just kept it with the circle that Terry brought in. Terry Funk brought in a couple of good guys with him when he came over. Chris Jericho was one of the original dudes over there. That's where his career started out as a 20-year-old Canadian wrestler, because they knew, I can't remember who the fuck it was. He was pretty big in Japan at the time, but they had a connection somehow between Canada and Japan with this guy who was tied in with the big Japanese Wrestling Federation.
Lance Storm?
Was it Lance Storm?
Chris Jericho's tag team partner in Smoky Mountain Wrestling. They were discovered by Jim Cornette, the Thrill Seekers.
No, it was a Japanese dude. I'll throw his name in the description. I'll look it up because I can't remember right now. I'm terrible with names. And that's one of the ones that I can't remember, but it'll be in the description of this episode. The guy that brought Canada over. They should have stopped right then and there. The Texan wrestlers that they brought over were the fucking cream of the crop. And those were the dudes that were out there.
Stan Hansen.
Yep.
Guys and Vader and all them dudes.
Yep. Yeah, the Amarillo boys is what they call them. But Throwback to when wrestling was dope, man.
Yep. Well, and keep Johnny Ace, because fuck Johnny Ace. He was the shits. Total shits. Horrible. Fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Going ain't horrible though. This fucking beer.
No, this beer is fucking delicious, man. I wish this was a beer that I had more access to, man. This one's fucking
Yeah.
amazing.
It's very
7%
good.
alcohol. Sneaky as fuck, that 7%. Literally tastes like fruit juice.
I don't know if it tastes like fruit juice, but I mean, it tastes like beer. But it tastes like a very good beer. I
trying to find the
taste
IBU percentage on
I
that.
can taste the notes that they described. But yeah, it's really good shit.
Definite soft mouth feel.
Definitely. Very soft in the mouth.
Yep. That's how we like it. That's how we like it right here on the AXC podcast.
Goddamn
Soft
right.
in the mouth. All the way to the finish.
You guys got any throwback wrestlers that come to mind for you guys? Old school motherfuckers back in the day that...
Just people that come to mind. We can sit here and go on and on.
Your
all
favorite
fucking
ones.
day long. My favorite old school wrestler of all time?
Yeah.
Beautiful Bobby motherfucking Eaton.
There you go. All right.
The fucking greatest.
The only wrestler I ever gave a shit about was Undertaker.
Undertaker, hey man, he counts as a throwback.
And he stopped wrestling, I stopped watching.
You know why?
If I could only see him
Have you-
once every couple months.
Have you ever gone back and watched any of his old shit before he was the Undertaker?
Not really. Some of it, but not much.
You go back and watch his WCW run, his Mean Mark Callis.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. Yeah, he has some really good fucking shit in there.
That was like 40 years ago. It's definitely a throwback. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That dude,
Texas Red.
Yeah, that dude was he was the man, and his gimmick. That's the thing. There's a lot of people who will run with many gimmicks. He picked one, and it lasted 30 fucking years.
I don't know if he picked it. It's one of those like, hey, here, go do this.
Yeah.
I promise it'll work.
He fit in one very well, and it lasted 30 years. There's not too many people that can say that they had a gimmick that lasted that long.
There's not too many people that have,
that
one,
keep
been in
it
the business that
believable.
long, two, can keep a gimmick for that long, and three, can make a gimmick that was that fucking shit actually
Yeah.
work. Because honestly, think about it. Nobody else would be able to pull that shit off.
Right.
At all.
I'm a fucking dead man. You can't kill me. All of a sudden, you think I'm dead, and
You're,
then
you're a
doing this
fucking supernatural zombie. That's all it
sitting
is.
up in the ring. Dude. That shit
You're a
used to
fucking
fuck with
zombie.
me as a kid, man. It's like, oh yeah, he just got his fucking neck broken, his back broken, his ass broken. He's done. He's getting the pin right here. No, he just sits up like a fucking stiff ass board. Fuck, dude. What does it take to keep that dude down?
It's like Ron Funches said. It's why the fucking Jake the Snake Roberts could never beat him. Jake Snake Roberts used to have a snake bite his opponents and suck their blood out. Don't work on the Undertaker because he ain't got blood because he's a zombie. There you go.
I was reading
Gotta
something
think.
the other day that Macho Man Randy Savage was the originator of make that fucking snake bite me. Like, don't threaten me with it. Make that motherfucker bite me.
No,
Make it believable.
no.
Show some red.
Well, that was always going to be the thing, that the snake was going to bite him. That wasn't an issue. The story, I think I sent you the video of Jake the Snake Roberts telling the story about him talking to Macho Man before the match. And Macho Man was convinced that this was going to be a whole ploy to get the title off of him and shit. He's gonna bite you right now. You fucking take it. Who the fuck is? No, he's gonna bite you right now. I gotta fucking see. I gotta see the fucking poison go through your fucking veins.
Dude's a loser.
And so he made him pull his fucking pants leg up and made the snake fucking bite him and
Oh,
shit.
my
And
God.
he's now just sit there. Don't fucking move. Don't take no fucking potions. None of that shit. Just sit there and let it fucking course through your body. And so he had to make Jake the Snake let the snake bite him to prove to Macho Man that this wasn't a fucking thing to kill him and get the Intercontinental title.
Right. It's a fucking boa constrictor, man.
No, it was a fucking cobra. It was a real cobra.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It
He
was
had
a
the
cobra. It
fucking
had
cobra, yeah.
been defanged,
Yeah.
and Jake told the story. So he got out to
They
the ring,
pulled the venom glands
and
out or whatever,
it was
yeah.
time. It was time to do the shit, and Jake
Yeah.
fucking pulled the snake
That's-
out and
yeah.
pop, 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 smacked the snake up a couple times just to piss it off, and let it catch on the fucking Macho's arm and let it fucking rock.
Fucking lunatics, man. Fucking lunatics, dude.
Back when men's was men.
That's right.
You know what they didn't do back then? Break into a fucking dance routine and stick their fingers up each other's asses. Do all that stupid shit.
Yeah.
The fuck? Is that what they're doing nowadays?
Huh? Oh, bro, yeah. All that shit that you be watching. That's why we making fun of y'all for all the shit you be watching. If you seen the shit that these motherfuckers did before they got on TV, you wouldn't even be watching that shit.
Like, if they start doing some shit like that while I'm watching, I'm turning the fuck off. I ain't into that. The fuck? Not even for free. No.
Wait until they put out the invisible hand grenade.
The fuck is the invisible hand grenade?
Just, I'll show you the video after we're done recording
It
this.
sounds terrible.
Exactly. I'll show you the video.
Horrible.
I'll show you the video when we're done here.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah. Need a big old fucking sign put up. And like, no fucking hand grenades, no fucking dance routines, no fucking
Yeah,
dick
dude.
spots, none of that bullshit.
Yeah.
I actually have a sign like that. It's a membership card.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, look, the one thing I'll say about dance routines though is if you're in MMA, you're fighting for like the UFC or something like that, and you come out and you do some kind of fucking fruity ass dance, routine, and you come out and beat your opponent like Israel Adesanya did, and then you shoot a fucking death note on him, bro. That makes people like me a fan of those kind of guys.
Okay, but okay,
Like,
you come out before the fight and do your little dance, right? Yeah. No, me and you are fucking pick 2 UFC people because you know who they are.
All right,
Israel Adesanya and whoever are fighting. It's in the middle of the second round. Fight's going fucking good. They break up, get split apart, whatever, separate. They come back to the center to engage again, and they both stop. And then do the kid and play shit and all this other shit.
No.
That happens in wrestling all the time, and people tell me that it's great and it's amazing and it's fun because wrestling should be fun. And
I was watching
have a good time.
I was watching WWF the other day, and these motherfucking bastards had the nerve to cut to commercial in the middle of a match.
Oh, they do it all the time.
How in the motherfuck do you have the nerve to make me watch a commercial rather than what the fuck? Cut it during the middle of a fucking promo. Cut it during some bullshit. Play your fucking commercial.
This is the same guy who said that the picture-in-picture commercial break where fucking asshole was getting his face sliced with a pizza cutter for no reason.
That was hilarious. That was awesome. They couldn't have timed that any better. That was fucking great. I'm not talking about picture-in-picture. If you're doing picture-in-picture, I'm fine. Because I'm not going to look at these stupid fucking commercials. I'm going to look at a show that I've been watching. But if you get rid of a show completely and start showing me fucking dominoes, and I don't get to see Nick Gage cut that motherfucker's forehead off with a fucking pizza cutter, then I'm calling. That's where I draw the line. Like, no, show me the fucking material that I'm here for.
Okay, but if the best part of your match is during the picture-in-picture and you're sitting watching on a big screen and it shrinks down to like right here.
Yeah, that's kind of bad.
Yeah, exactly. That's also the other problem with it.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have commercial breaks in the middle of matches for
period. Yeah, that's my gripe. When, throwback to a day when commercials really didn't happen during wrestling.
No, and if it did, it was during a fucking cold spot. When you came back, we were in the middle of action. In the middle of somebody getting some heat or getting a fucking comeback. And it was in the middle of some action.
Or they had to cut tape because fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin was trying to drink 65 fucking beers and was at 20 of 65. And they're like, we got some time to show some promos here. Let's get those advertisements going.
Yeah. We should get more advertisements up here so we can start having like cool shit and have more equipment and cool little tchotchkes to put around and way more beers and all that other shit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
We need mad fucking merchandising and all that other shit.
I'm with it.
We need more sponsors, we need more commercials, we need all that shit.
Hey, look, we're looking for somebody that makes business cards. About yay big.
I know a guy, actually. I totally know a guy who does fucking business cards and all that. He'll fucking make business cards, shirts, signs, banners.
Well, hey, look,
he'll wrap your car, all that shit.
Does he just so happen to work for a company by the name
He doesn't work for anybody, sir. He owns that shit.
That's right.
Yeah, my man Logan Harris down at Harris Sign Co.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Get him up at harrissignco@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Soon to be business cards by your boy.
Or you can call him on the telephone, 253-820-3002. I'm pretty sure I got that right.
I'm 98% sure you got that one right.
Hell yeah.
My memory wasn't going to serve me. I'm going to go to the contacts list real quick. Well, I'm doing that. Hey, you guys
we're gonna ramp slightly, and I'm gonna tell you to go check out our friends over at the fucking Hippie House.
That's right.
And then that way your memory can be just as bad as his. You can check them out. They're the premier glass emporium in all the fucking Northwest. They can match all your powwow needs for every fucking budget imaginable. Even if you don't want to buy nothing, just go in there and check out the amazing art, all done by local artists right here from the Northwest. Just make sure don't be touching shit. And wash your hands, bro.
Wash the fuck out of your hands.
Fucking mask on.
And when you're done doing that, go hit up Comics the Gathering. These guys are busting out brand new, fresh as fuck, brand new comics on a weekly basis. Ooh. Anytime you get a new comic that drops, a new edition, a new version, any of that, you know who's got it first? Comics the fucking Gathering's got it first. Mm-hmm. And they'll get you it graded in a box however you want it to be. They'll hook you up.
For all your nerd needs.
All your nerdly needs. You go for the comics, you stay for the games.
Mm-hmm. And the Funko Pops, because they got them too.
Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and say that last week I mentioned in one of our episodes that if you went to the Comic Fest, snap a picture of yourself while in the shop and sent it to me, you win a t-shirt. Nobody did that.
Damn.
Come on, guys.
Damn. Hopefully you guys were too busy, like, loading up your arms and your shopping cart with all your fucking shit, and you just had You just had too much shit that you were gonna buy. He's like, I got like 25 Funkos, 6 fucking comics, 2 T-shirts, and a hoodie, and I ain't got time to pull my phone out and take a picture for all this shit. Yeah. That's probably what they were doing. Because I know for a fact that motherfuckers did not sleep on Comic Fest and did not go down and check out Comics the Gathering.
Well,
I know for a fact
chance to get free shit from this cheap bastard.
Yeah, how often am I giving shit to anybody?
Exactly. We work with this motherfucker.
Right? You get a beer.
I've known him his whole life. Still gonna pay for my beer.
That's right.
Exactly.
And mine too.
If you did miss Comic Fest though, which you shouldn't have, and if you did, you suck. But if you go down to Comics the Gathering, you purchase a T-shirt or a hoodie from them, go to any convention from this point forward, take a picture with that, tag them in the fucking picture, and you will get 20% off your next purchase at Comics the Gathering.
That's correct. And hey, when you're doing that, getting your 20% off your next purchase, take a fucking picture of yourself in their fucking store, shoot it to me in my DMs, and you're getting a fucking T-shirt. Somebody is gonna fucking bite on this hook, and they're gonna get themselves a free fucking T-shirt. And I hope it's not Matt or Jesse.
Look for a free T-shirt.
Right. It's Matt and Jesse. They're like, come on, motherfucker.
You go buy one of their shirts for them.
It's all profit, bro.
Hell yeah. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That is how you do it.
Well, thank you everybody for tuning in Studio B. We're gonna have to see you later.
And get the fuck out of here.
That's right.
Peace.